Gilbert, it is now time for rapid fire.
Dum, 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 dum.
Something or nothing, Gilbert. Kyle Shanahan talking up Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold during the owners' meetings, then saying it's going to be harder for Trey Lance to win the starting job. Then saying it's going to be harder for Trey Lance to win the starting job. Is this something or nothing for Lance being the number one quarterback for? Do you think he's going to be the number one quarterback come week one?
It is something, and I think he will be. Only because Brock Purdy won't be ready. I don't think he's going to be ready.
Yeah.
He sounds like he has a pretty bad injury. I know football and baseball are different, but when you're getting Tommy John surgery, that takes some time. And good luck, Brock Purdy, recovering from that, and it won't happen. But I think this is a way for Kyle Shanahan to tell, hey, you number 3 overall pick with 2021 draft. You're a high draft pick, but you need to work hard. You need to earn this thing because, yeah, it is Sam Darnold, but we're not going to just give it to you easily, even though you will get it eventually. Because we have to, but here's a way to motivate you and not lose to freaking Sam Darnold.
I'll say he's not going to be the starting quarterback.
You can't go into the season with Sam Darnold. Come on, Fernando.
No, I
About
still
to lose my
believe.
stuff right here.
I still believe Thomas Edward Patrick
Oh my!
Brady Jr.
Well, for a
will be the
month,
starter. Hey,
give it
he's
up, man.
kitten's gonna be 8 months by the time you can leave him by himself. No, I just don't trust Trey Lance. I just has he grown up? Has he done exactly what he needs to do? I mean, that's gonna be interesting to watch. But as of right now, I just don't trust him. I'm gonna go Sam Darnold. I'm gonna think Sam Darnold's gonna be, especially with those. Sam Darnold, I don't think he's ever had weapons like this. I mean, and
No,
I know
stop
but
it.
how?
Stop it.
Okay, but look, think about it.
He's not
When has he
good.
had an offensive coordinator or an offensive mind like Kyle Shanahan? Kyle
Sure.
Shanahan simplifies everything for his offense. That's why a 7th-round draft pick was able to come in and succeed with his offense. Sam Darnold might turn some heads. He may be able to do something, a little something with this offense. That's going to be the interesting. Maybe he simplifies it to the point where Sam Darnold can come in and actually do something. And Trey Lance, until I see something, I mean, I hope he is, but until I see something, I am not gonna. I'm not. It's
This
ven para
feels.
creer.
This is giving me flashbacks on when your brother was convinced that Tim T was going to make the roster for the Jaguars, and unless there's injury occurs there, no way Sam Darnold's going to
Sam
start the
Darnold's gonna
season.
make the
No
team
way.
though.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like he's not going to start week 1 if Trey Lance is healthy. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a big if too. You never
Yeah.
know. All right. Now that the number 0 has been officially allowed to be worn, are they allowing 00 or just 0?
No, just a 1-0, which
Dang.
is cool, but not as cool as 00.
Yeah, 00 would be awesome. Is there a type of player that should be allowed to wear it, and who's a player that you would like to see wear it?
Yeah, Fernando, I wrote a freaking entire story on this, and people call me an idiot and a low life, and you have no time to be doing this stuff. Well, I do have time,
And one of your
but
best friends said that you weren't an expert. So what a
yeah,
week you've had.
so yeah, maybe Victor trusts me for jersey number stories, but not for grades
Maybe
overall.
Victor's the one that commented on those stories.
Yeah, maybe 20,000 burners because the comments were not happy. So just to kind of rile people up, give me Joe Burr, the icy quarterback for the Bengals, wearing number 0.
I guess you didn't read. I was gonna say
The one part.
that's who I wanted. I thought
Oh,
if
I
Joe
didn't see
Burrow would do it, it'd be awesome.
it.
I think
So
you know what?
you're the one person that gave me a good review then.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
I
told
see
you. I
it
thought it
now.
was. I told you when we sat
I
down
see
at the hotel before we got kicked out for looking for jobs. Uh, I told you. I thought it was I thought it was well put together. I thought it was fun. People are too literal nowadays. They need to relax. I want a kicker to wear number 0. I think it'd be funny
Yeah.
to see a kicker wear 0, especially if he misses or something. They're gonna.
And,
That's the kind of talent he has, and they're gonna go like this.
And real quick,
But
speaking about trying to get jobs, we forgot to mention because he deserves it. We saw the Undertaker for a quick glimpse, and we were just taken aback about that moment. And
so
then they call security on, get these guys out of here, like whatever.
yeah, exactly. Gilbert and I sat there and I told him, Gilbert, I'm like, that's greatness right there. Like that's a Mount Rushmore. Like that's like Tom Brady, Joe Montana. Like they seeing a guy like that and the Undertaker's with his family and everything. So we just sat back and watched him and everything, and we're just like, wow, like
Yeah,
that dude's a living
we're like
legend.
two little kids, and like freaking maybe like Joe Montana's prime is coming into their like
Yeah.
some random store. And we're like,
Yeah, we were just like, oh wow, taking it back. But yeah, I completely. But yeah, I'd like to see a kicker do it. I don't know what Justin Tucker. There you go, Justin Tucker. That dude never misses. I'd love to see Justin Tucker wear number 0. So I agree with you in your article on that one. Gilbert, are the thank you notes on social media by NFL teams getting out of hand when mid players are getting them?
1000%. If you weren't there for, let's say, over 4 years, you didn't help win a Super Bowl. I'm saying you got to do all these. You got to be 4 years, win a Super Bowl, and then also be like a 2-time Pro Bowler or something. You can't be some random guy in the third squad, a Super Bowl winning squad, and you get a thank you. The Rams are telling everybody thank you because they're telling everybody you stink. Get out of here. So here's 50,000 thank you notes. No, we don't need to see thank you notes for everybody. I get it. They help you win the Super Bowl. But no, if you're not freaking Cooper Kupp or Aaron Donald or Matthew Stafford, no thank you for you. Here's your paycheck, your last paycheck. Get out of here.
Did Tom Brady get a thank you when he left New England?
I would
I
think
can't
so. He
remember.
definitely deserves one.
No, yeah. No, I agree with you. I mean, I even think that it's kind of weird to do the thank you unless, like you said, like somebody who helped you win a championship, somebody who was an MVP. Excuse me,
At least
somebody who
4
did
years at the
something for
same
your
place.
franchise. What?
At least 4 years at a stop.
I
And
agree.
you have to be a legit star, like a real one.
Legit star, and then obviously if you impacted the community as well, I think that's a
Yeah,
huge
that's a good
part.
one. If you're okay, if
That
you're a leader, like a captain, or for like,
exactly,
because
I
I want to
completely
extend
agree.
it for the 8 years, I guess. I have a bunch of rules here, by the way.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I agree with it. Gilbert, some NFL owners were not happy with the grades their team got from the report cards the NFL Players Association put out last month. Does this mean major changes are coming, or will owners just continue to go about their business?
I don't know how to answer this. It just feels like a lot of sour grapes from the owners, and they try to like do everything like screw over Lamar Jackson, whatever. But they try to have everything their way. No fully guaranteed contract like this. Come on, like sometimes pick your battles with the players here and let them call you out for crappy towels or making Mike McDaniel pay for his coffee in Washington, like stuff like that.
That was
Like okay,
funny.
it will. Like I don't get the beef here. Like it will make everybody kind of raise your environment for your players that are doing so much things for you. Like the only thing I can see here, maybe the rich ones are pissed off because now the ones in the bottom tier have to raise their level because they can't be embarrassed, and that kind of affects free agency. That's the only thing I see here affecting them.
You know, it's funny. I saw like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not let their players fly first class. I saw some of them, and I'm like, oh wow, like that one surprised me because Tom Brady's there. So I like wonder what they did there with that one. But yeah, some of these, I mean, and I know because I mean we're around the Chargers. I know that the Chargers don't like. I've seen some of the things that they do for their players, which is like you just see the differences between some teams. You heard some of the differences, like the Cardinals make their guys pay for food. That was incredible. I couldn't believe that one, but I mean, I agree with you. I think they need to do better with them. I bet you if you went to like LSU or Alabama, I bet you they probably have better conditions than some of these NFL teams. So they need to step up their game. And if they want to keep the players happy and if you don't want a bad grade, study. That's what you need to study. What does that mean for the owners? Get people in there that are going to help. Get nutritionists, get this, get that. Make everything more. I'm not saying completely baby the players, but at least step up some areas like the food, the accommodations on the plane, like that kind of stuff. Step it up there. I mean, I'm not saying do everything, but come on, like be a self-sustaining place where you have the jacuzzi, you have the swimming pool, you have the tubs, you have everything for players not to have to share or do some weirdo stuff. But definitely
Yeah, and get
step up
better
your game.
bathrooms for the media and better food for the media while you're at it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I hit revenge. I was complaining. I was saying that the food was really good on at WrestleMania, and then I had to get a little un sprite para calmar el estómago. Uh, but Gilbert, keeping with the theme of WrestleMania, we saw George Kittle help out Pat McAfee during his match against The Miz. Excluding Kittle, what NFL player do you see having a career in pro wrestling once their football career is over?
By the way, when Pat McAfee came out, I don't know who had a better first surprise, you or your brother. Oh, Mr. Pat. Whatever. I just like doing the voice there. No way. That was you. No way. Real quick.
Oh, I was surprised.
I already knew I was gonna say here because I wanted to make fun of you. But Jamal Williams from formerly Detroit Lions, New Orleans Saints, just because it would be great on the mic, and that's a big part of wrestling.
I'd love to see Jalen Ramsey, but that's not my pick. Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons goes at people
He
on
does.
social media. He's big. He's aggressive. I think Micah Parsons would be a lot of fun to see in the ring. And I think he commented a couple of times about WrestleMania this weekend, so maybe he's a fan. By the way, they did ask Pat McAfee and George Kittle after their thing if they would tag team together, and George Kittle says, "Hey, he has my number. I'd be willing to do something." And then Pat said on his show on Monday, you never know when we could tag team. I'm like, ooh,
And
I'm like,
then
that would
John
be
Lynch
interesting.
called in and like, no, not
Well,
gonna
that
happen.
would be that would be probably the first tag team where they're not both WWE. Well, in a sense, they're not both WWE superstars. So it'd be interesting to watch a tag team of two former football players against two wrestlers. I'd love to see something like
He's
that.
saying after
I think
George
that would
Kittle
be
retires. After
the what?
he retires, George Kittle.
Well, yeah. Did you see what he said though about getting run over by like the way he feels after games on Sunday?
He felt like that after
He
the
said,
clothesline.
no. He says that after football games on Sundays, he feels like he's gotten run over by a truck and or by that he's been in a couple of car accidents and that his body couldn't sustain. He's like, my body could barely take one Thursday night football game. If you can flex us and make us play a second one, he's like, there's no way I'm going to be able to play in that. And he's like, and some guys are. He's like, I agree with Patrick Mahomes. We shouldn't have that. So
I thought you were talking about his performance at WrestleMania.
no, his performance was great. I thought he did awesome.
That he got that messed up after the clothesline.
No. It was just one clothesline. But
Okay.
by the way, the video of I just saw the video of Rob Gronkowski when he did his WrestleMania moment, so that was pretty funny.